Welcome back, everyone, to more God of War, and today we start to explore the Cliffs of Madness. And I'm gonna have chili later today, so everyone out there, be glad you're not hanging out with me.
Oh, yeah, the fog of madness.
Yep. That's right. Video's starting with a fart joke.
That's right.
Which is
we're
fun.
mature, responsible adults.
This was followed up by one hell of a dick joke, so I'm replacing it. Oh, and I did just decide, fuck it, I'll just do Soul Reaver on my own. At least the story videos. If there's a video where no story's happening, then I'm cool with people coming on for that commentary.
Okay, well, I'll still go and watch a reasonable part of those videos that you sent me anyway.
Okay.
You know, just so I can have at least a half-ass intelligent conversation. That's right, I said half-ass.
That's all I expect from you.
Right. Ain't nobody getting full ass.
This conversation is going in an uncomfortable direction. I don't like it.
You'll take half-ass and you'll like it.
That's more ass than I want. You're not going to poke somebody's eye out with a fart joke. At least I don't think you're gonna. Now, if they're rubbing their eye as they hear the fart joke, maybe then.
Yeah.
But that's on them for listening to a fart joke while rubbing their eye.
True.
That is a them problem. And also, as you saw there, I was using the Gorgon's Gaze on those harpies because, again, I wanted the orb bonus. And I think this is the last time I used the Zeus magic. Nope, I'll use it one more time.
There aren't many times where it actually makes sense.
Yeah, there was one other time I was going to use it, but I ended up using Army of Hades instead.
Right, because once you
better.
have Army of Hades,
Yeah.
you call in the boys.
Yeah. And I don't mean that really crappy TV show that started off pretty good, but went downhill by season 2.
I mean, I thought season 2 was okay. And then it kind of did start falling off pretty badly, yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw up to season 3, so maybe 2 was okay-ish. I don't think season 2 was unsalvageable.
It was doable and it may, you know, but like, it's kind of like once season 1 was over and you had like kind of all the happy shock value of it, if you will.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, okay, well, I expect more of this and you got to ratchet it up. And it's kind of like, you just gave me more of this.
Yeah.
It didn't really escalate that much.
That, and when they tried shock value things, they didn't put context with it. It was just, hey, this feels like a time to add a shock value thing in without it actually fitting the story.
Yeah.
Which isn't great.
Right.
Calling in the boys, I guess that's what we're going with from now on whenever we use Army of Hades. Which is a shame because I would like to have showed off the Zeus's magic at max level, but I assume it's basically just that, but stronger, more than likely.
It might have more people come or they last longer.
Yeah.
Whatever. Again, this game isn't designed to necessarily be that hard of a game.
Right. We'll see Army of Hades maxed out for sure, and I'm pretty sure I do use the Medusa Gaze at least once. Actually, I know I do, so we'll see those two maxed out. And we've already got Poseidon's maxed out, so it's just the Zeus one, which, as we've discussed, is very weak sauce anyways. I don't think we're missing that much if we don't see it maxed out.
Right.
And we will see the Artemis Blade maxed out as well, briefly.
Yeah. You've been upgrading everything in a completely reasonable fashion, so.
Yeah. Hey, this is a room I remember hating my first time playing this.
All right, you don't like the Jackal guy?
Not really. And I think I might have talked about this in a previous video. Once we got the blades maxed out, that maxes out our rage, which means we can do infinite magic when in the rage mode. So I take advantage of that. Yeah, there's another important section later on in the game. I think our second to last major thing we have to do, which I will be taking advantage of that.
Yeah, seems to make sense.
Yeah. I don't know. This again is one of those things where I remember being annoyed with this on first go, but now, it's not that big of a deal.
It's not that bad. Again, if you're new to the game, it may be a little bit of a challenge in here, but
well, because of these enemies, because we talked about it last video, these guys ramp up the difficulty a little bit. But I think another issue I had is there's a health or magic chest up top there if you want to go exploring it. But when you go up there, I'm pretty sure there's an infinite amount of enemies that spawn. At least that's what I remember being there anyway. So this time I just don't even go up there and it's not an issue.
Yeah.
Plus it's not like I needed health or magic desperately. Like I could use it, I'm sure, but I don't need it.
Right. Yeah. You're doing fine.
So far in the 2 games I've played, there aren't too many moments where I'm struggling with health.
I mean, beyond going up there just to, again, if you wanted to max out the weapons, just to get the orbs of going up there until they stop
Right.
the orbs on the infinite. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of maxing out, here we go. Look at that. So we will be using that, I believe, this video, actually.
Excellent.
So look forward to that.
Yes.
And if I was quiet before, it was just because I was enjoying the God of War music.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I had issues with these couple lifts in this video. I think the closest I get to having Kratos hump these things was in these sections. But anyways, definitely save your game here. So this area, hardest section in the game, for me at least. If you can see a bunch of holes in the area, what you're supposed to do is pull a lever that starts a timer. You gotta pull a box out, take it all the way over here, jump on it, and jump up before the spikes come out. Well, I tried, I couldn't do it, but I could do this, and that worked. So fuck it.
Right.
That's what we're rolling with. I don't remember what those attacks are called. You have the, I think it might be Rising Apollo or something like that. You have to use to lift yourself up, and then you basically hit the magic attack and then mash circle to do that.
Yeah.
And this is pretty funny. So we're going to pick this up, the necklace. I can't remember if that's Hera's or Aphrodite's. Ah, okay, so that was Aphrodite's. And I love this. So it shows you everything you have to deal with and everything collapsing, but that door never locked because we never activated any of this. So that makes me smile. And you can still activate it even after picking up that necklace, which is kind of funny.
Nice.
Yeah. I know we recorded commentary after I tried that part several times legit, where I was bitching about that part coming up. I remember that much. I think I referenced Kratos not grabbing onto a box or not jumping on a box. And I would think the YouTuber that I saw perform that move, but I don't remember the channel name, so I'm not going to do it. If I remember, I will post a link to the tutorial video in my video description, but since I don't know when I'm uploading this, well, let's be honest. If somebody wants to see it, post a comment and remind me, and then I will put it in the description then, because, yeah, I'm definitely going to forget.
Yeah, oh yeah, you'll definitely forget.
Like, I'm not even going to play about that one. I'm old, all right? I don't remember shit like I used to. It's like a friend of mine that you know has said to me a few times. He's like, yeah, you used to be my friend that remembered everything. Now you don't remember anything. I'm like, yep, felt getting old.
Yep. I remember the important stuff.
Yeah.
It is.
Like getting this red orb chest that I cut back to me getting so that you didn't have to watch me go all the way over there to get it.
Did you expect that I was about to yell at you for some reason?
As we were in that fight, I was thinking, he's probably going to bitch. But guess what? You don't have to.
Excellent.
I think if you go on that ladder down, I think there might be a health or magic chest down there. I can't remember.
You gotta check that. It was orbs.
I did look off screen. I just can't remember because it's been 2 months since I recorded.
Yeah.
Oh boy, more data.
Month and a half.
I'm saying 2 months. Actually, you're right. It probably was a month and a half. Whatever. I know time. Damn it.
Sure you do, old man who doesn't remember.
I can't even argue that. Especially since while you were doing this, confirming the point I made earlier. On a positive note, though, even though I took 2 weeks off in August, I do have another week coming up off in October. So that's nice.
Oh.
Yeah. So happy about that.
I'll have to figure out what's going on work-wise and see if maybe a trip is in order.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I'll definitely need to use this magic chest here to deal with some guys that are going to try to snipe me. They are dicks like that.
Oh, damn handle, the lever getting in the way.
I'm disappointed in myself here because I thought for sure I was going with the boys here. And I guess I didn't do that.
Maybe like this section, the lightning bolts kind of make more sense, honestly.
Yeah.
There's not that many of the archers.
True. I think I might have done that because it uses less magic.
Ah.
That might be why I went with the Zeus magic here.
Yeah.
How many times have I lied to the audience already in this video?
Like at least 50.
Well, you know, it happens. It's what you get for believing somebody on the internet.
Oh, that was dirty.
Fair, though. It was fair.
Totally fair.
Yeah, so this is a timing bit. You got to pull this all the way over and then time it. It definitely took me a few tries, but
It's not that bad, but yeah, like there is a little. You would think you would just go straight, and you don't go straight.
Yeah. A lot less of this game was frustrating because of save states, so was not a problem. And for our efforts, we get more baddies.
Yeah. It looks like the baddie is using like one of the newer attacks that it gets, because I don't think it starts with all of its attacks when you first encounter it.
I believe you're correct.
Yeah.
I believe we do find upgraded versions of each enemy throughout the game, so we could be already getting that.
That might be based on what things you have maxed out, actually.
Yeah, hard to say. That would involve us doing the research, and none of us are doing that. Yeah, actually, I'm glad I went with the Zeus magic here because I did want to save magic for this encounter. Because again, I want orbs. All the orbs. It would be nice if Kratos would go Sub-Zero on these guys and just rip off their head with the spine dangling out.
That would be fantastic, yeah.
Yeah. And of course, when I say Sub-Zero, I'm talking first Mortal Kombat game.
Yeah, proper Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Some of the later iterations are pretty solid as far as gameplay and
Agreed.
getting crazy with the fatalities, but
Agreed.
yeah.
But yeah, when I talk about Mortal Kombat, I'm generally talking about the first one. To a point, the second one as well, but that one just, I don't know, it wasn't as good.
I enjoy both for what they are, but they are vastly different games,
Right.
like in my opinion.
Yeah, just how I remember you had to play the second game because of the way the computer would act, because it would basically cheat. I mean, let's be honest, like, it's kind of annoying. I saw a Let's Play where somebody was complaining about that. He was playing the game, but he was talking about how you have to resort to stupid tactics sometimes to beat the game.
I mean, some of the cheese games
Yeah.
work really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember that when I beat the game, I'd always play Sub-Zero. For the final boss, you'd put like the ground freeze down, he'd stop and block, and you would just kick him as he's blocking. And it would take forever, but you'd be able to win.
Yeah.
And it was a cheat move, but the game was full of cheat moves because, of course, the computer can perform moves like nothing.
Yes.
And just spam all kinds of attacks.
Yes. No wind up necessary.
Yeah. So it was kind of a cheap game. Oh, yeah. Be sure to come in here and break shit.
Break wall.
Because if memory serves me, when we played this, and I did look up my old video, so I did say something about it on there, I'm pretty sure we got this. And I think I had you do a part for me. And I was like, hey, we should go save this first. And you're like, nah, it'll be fine. And it didn't work out and we had to restart. And we did not get this. So in that case, it was your fault for not getting the orbs.
It was fine.
I mean, we won in the end, so yeah, I guess. But I'm just saying, in that case, it was your fault we did not get the orbs.
Totally my fault. Yes, I actually kind of remember that.
I also think this is the last bit of swimming we get in the game.
I think you're right. No, I'm pretty sure this is.
Yeah.
And this is 100% optional swimming at that.
Yeah. And no challenge involved, so it's like, why wouldn't you go there?
Right.
You're getting free orbs.
Yep.
And surely there's something else you would like to max out at this point. Although, in fairness, I've got everything I want maxed out. Got the blades.
You got everything you truly care about.
Yeah.
But yes. If nothing else, just for the completeness, if you will.
Yeah. Speaking of upgrading.
I mean, you have been using the Medusa's gaze, too, so it kind of makes sense, honestly.
It does, yeah. And, well, I've mainly been using it just so I could get more orbs. Yeah, we got a long way to go to max that out, but still.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if we see it at level 2, actually. I can't remember. Not that it's that big of a deal, because we will see it maxed out. No, we won't.
I was going to say, yeah. I would be surprised if you didn't use it at least once.
Yeah. So in this part, I try to cheap this up as much as I can because they can't really get to here. So as long as you pop out here, get them to come over, you can just hit them.
Yep. Kind of smack up on them.
Yeah. Now that's probably playing a bit too conservatively, but at the same time,
I mean, yeah. For anybody who's playing at a harder difficulty, it is a very good way to kind of tease it.
Yeah, and probably something you'd want to do. And I am calling these walkthroughs, so I should show strategies like that. You know, just like I showed the strategy on how to do that spike room bit. Like, yes, you can do it the normal way, and you don't need me to show you how to do it the normal way because it's pretty obvious.
Right.
But if you're having problems with it, like I did, hey, there's another way.
I mean, honestly, most people that I am aware of on the first go through kind of issues.
Yeah. I easily believe that.
Yeah.
I tried several times, but I remember I could not get Kratos to grab onto the box half the fucking time. Now, I don't know if it was because I'm on a timer, so I was panicking or what, but I was having a lot of issues with that.
It's kind of like that very first section of the game. You don't use boxes so much that it just becomes natural.
True.
The box grab is always kind of like a, oh, okay, wait for the prompt, wait, you know, like, okay.
And when you're not on a timer, that's not that big of a deal.
Right.
But when you're on a timer, it's kind of like, no, you need him to grab and go.
Yep.
Like a granola bar.
Oh.
Yeah. See, people that know my channel probably expected me to go with a sexual reference there, but I did not.
No. We are close enough to lunchtime where food references are still relevant.
That's right. Hey, I had leftover tacos for lunch, so I'm good.
Nice.
Yeah. Should go really well with the chili I'm going to make later.
Oh yeah, you're just you're getting a whole festering pit going, ain't you?
There were no beans in the tacos, so I'm all right with that, but there will be with the chili though. I feel like this should be some kind of a sport. You grab an archer and throw it at enemies.
It should be.
They could add it to the Olympics. I don't know what you would call it, but I feel like that should be a thing. And I'm also still going with the spinny attack a lot just because of the combos. I say as I use other attacks, but I want those orb bonuses. I don't know if I realized that I was only at level 2 Medusa's Gaze here. I think I thought I was actually closer to maxing that out than I was. But again, it doesn't matter.
He told you, make sure you get your orbs.
And that's true. Anyways, while we're doing this, I'll tell a story. I thought it was funny one time I saw this article. It was about the band Dokken. And it was about a reunion show that they did. Come on, taste my blades! Probably about 2016 or 17, I can't remember now. And it was a reunion of the original lineup. Well, it was either the original lineup or the classic lineup or both. Not really sure. I couldn't tell you who's in either lineup because I don't really care. And it was funny, this article talking about the reunion show and how they basically, the singer basically admitted, hey, yeah, I just said to the guys, hey, do you guys want to make a lot of money? And there were people posting comments on this thing bitching about how it's all about the money for them. And I couldn't help but just think, well, yeah, of course, that's what they do for a living. They're musicians and they want to make as much money as possible.
Right.
Unless you're Axl Rose, that's different. But in general, they want to make as much money as possible.
Indeed.
So that just made me laugh that people would complain about that. It's like, I'm not rich or anything by any means, but it is funny that you get generally more lower income people. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but people like that who tend to bemoan the whole all about the money thing. And I'm just like, yeah, but that's what they do for a living. It's like,
exactly.
If you're working at McDonald's and then Burger King offers to pay you more money and give you more hours to do the same thing, aren't you going to switch to Burger King? I would assume so. I'm not assuming that everybody who's poor works at a fast food joint. I'm just saying for an example.
Yes, that was just an example.
Yeah, it could literally be anything else. Hey, look, we're going to get a puzzle. It's going to be great. And it's one of those things that has extra parts.
Oh, extra?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Somebody's getting their art.
Yeah, I don't remember if we got these when we played this together. Yeah, I can't remember.
Seems like something we would have been able to figure out, but at the same time, like, I know we missed a couple of things where, like, yeah, when we went back and it was like, oh, come on, how we...
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, now we maxed this out. Okay. Well, there you go.
Okay.
We're ticking off these upgrade boxes.
Right.
And it took me forever to get him to click on this. Like my soul has been shattered, the path forward has been fragmented. Rebuild my soul and open the path. I do find that interesting that now he doesn't say chief architect of the gods. He's had enough of them at this point. And I don't blame him.
Right.
They are dicks after all.
They can be.
And I'm not saying that to blame them, because if I were a god, people, I don't know if they would hate me. I think they would to a point, but they would definitely be annoyed by me.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't do anything malicious, but I would definitely fuck with people. If somebody is sitting down to eat their favorite food, I would either just for a second turn their food into worms, or just remove their mouth. Temporarily, of course.
Of course.
Just to fuck with them just a little bit.
Right. Like you do.
Yeah. I guess the only difference there is once they realize that none of it was malicious or permanent, it would probably result in just a shrug more than anything else. But yeah, I would just fuck with people.
Yep.
Maybe take some time off from fucking with people just so that they think that I got bored. And I was just showing that, yeah, you can't really kick this.
Actually, you might be able to. It's just that little nub was in the way.
Fair, but these things are pretty big, so you couldn't really kick it very far anyways.
Yeah, this whole section.
But fair enough. If the nub is in the way, then it's not showing the full level of, yeah, you can't properly kick this. As they are pretty huge.
Yes.
I would just be, I don't know, would you call that mischievous?
I mean, yes.
Mischievous god?
Yes. Or
Yeah.
mischievous. However you choose to pronounce words.
Yeah, that's probably what I would be. But you would, no, I'm not going to make that reference. Definitely not.
Had to go someplace bad.
That's why we're not going there. Not on video anyways. There's a time and a place for everything, and I don't really need another YouTube channel getting canceled. So I'm not starting another one, so if this one gets canceled, that's it. I'll just post everything to Rumble at that point.
As well you should.
Yeah. I'm already posting my Silent Hill videos on Rumble right now.
Yep. A place that gives rules and then actually abides by them.
We'll see. I still think that my old channel got reported by somebody, and YouTube has the habit of, if you report somebody, they just assume you're guilty. So I think that's what happened to my old channel.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, but still.
Yeah.
Have rules and abide by them.
Yeah, if you age restrict a video, that should say, hey, this is meant for mature audiences only. There should not have been an issue. See, we're taking a calm down section of the game where we're solving a puzzle to rant.
That's right.
Because what better way to take out my aggression than by solving a puzzle?
Correct.
That one's a little smaller, so you can actually kick it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess this isn't too bad of a puzzle. We don't get many like this in the game. Actually, we don't get anything like this in the other games, but we don't get many proper puzzles.
Yep.
So I guess it's all right. Having played the Resident Evil series, I'm of course used to all the puzzles. I was escaping them by playing a hack and slash game. But that's all right. That's all right. I say that would have been me 9 years ago when I played this for the first time. Obviously now I knew the puzzle was coming.
Right.
And I would much rather deal with that puzzle than the spike room legit.
Right.
Fuck that spike room. It's just that they give you enough time if you do everything properly. If you don't do everything properly, you don't have enough time.
Right.
If they gave you like an extra 10 seconds, it'd probably be good enough. Either way, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you all next time with more God of War.